Hey everybody, today we're here at Clean Water Systems. I wanted to go through our 7500-Rev4 control valve, kind of run through a few of the troubleshooting techniques if your system stops working properly. This is basically going to cover the injection portion of the system, so if you have a filter valve this wouldn't apply. But if, let's say you have a softener in your brine line, your brine isn't drawing correctly, or an air system and your air is not drawing during the air cycle, this is going to show you how to clean your injectors out and the screen and everything like that. Okay, so first of all, just to kind of show you what's going on here, this is your port where your injector and your injector screen are installed. This is your brine connection where either your brine line from your softener tank goes or your air injection check valve would be installed here as well. So if you have a softener, just to make sure, the first thing you're going to do inside your brine line is going to be this little screen. That's the first thing you're going to want to check, and you're going to want to clean that out using a vinegar solution. You can soak it and clean that out. So that's going to be your first thing that you're going to want to do. And that's going to be, like I said, located in here inside your brine line with your brine net installed. So this is the brine line assembly. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. This is your brine line flow control. There's different color line controls, which are different diameter orifices in there. Just depends on your system size. So these colors will change. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. Again, that comes out with this clip. Here's your drain line. This is also has a drain line flow control installed in it. Again, depending on your system size, this particular one has a red drain line flow control. You may not have a flow control in here at all. You may just be running the unit that it's sized for, so you don't need one. So these change as well. So if you ever have a problem with your drain flow, you want to check this just to make sure it's not clogged. And again, check your brine line after you've checked your filter here. After that's clean, check this guy out and make sure there's nothing clogging that as well. Okay, so now this is your injector housing. In order to get to that, you want to remove these two screws here. Okay, so this will come off. This is your injector cover. There's an O-ring that rides in here. Okay, and that seals into here. So this is going to expose your actual injector nozzle and throat. This is a two-piece plastic piece. Again, these colors range from the different sizes of injectors. This is an air valve, so it has the green injector. So that's what your nozzle looks like there. And then you grab a little bit smaller screwdriver, and you come in here, and you'll be able to remove the throat. Okay, and then that's what that looks like there. Okay, so once you've got those removed again, you want to check and make sure they're cleaned out. You can again soak them in a vinegar solution. Now also, right next to this, there's a filter screen. Kind of just put a little screwdriver in there. You'll be able to pull this guy out. So that's what this guy looks like here. There's a little O-ring around the bottom of it here. Again, you want to clean all of this out. Soak it in your solution. Use a little toothbrush to clean that all up. Okay, so that's removed the injector assembly and the screen. Now another thing I wanted to talk about too, if you ever get a leak started here between this injector housing body and the valve body, there are three O-rings that are hidden back into there. And again, we have little kits here for you available with the O-rings if that ever happens. So what you're going to want to do now is remove this one screw here. Now your injector body comes off. So as you can see, we have three holes here. Three different ports. They mount here, here, and here with these O-rings, the three different O-rings. They're two the same size, smaller, and one larger. So what you're going to want to do is make sure this is all clean. There's nothing in the way here. Use a little bit of the 100% silicone food grade lube. And you're going to want to reinstall your O-rings down along here. And you don't need a lot of lube, just a little bit, just enough on your fingers to cover the O-rings. Okay, so now you're going to put your O-rings back on the bosses like this, the 3 of them. You're going to get everything aligned back up. There's also a little notch here on the top of your injector valve, so you're going to want your brine valve. So you're going to need to line that up here on this. Okay, once you get that up in there, just push those O-rings in flat. Then you're going to reinstall the shorter of the 3 screws. And again, these are plastic, so don't heavy hand anything. Just snug it up. Okay. Okay, now we've got our filter has all been cleaned. Again, a little lube on this O-ring. And that guy simply just pops right in there. Then we're going to install our injector. Now, you want to be very careful. You can break these off here. So as you're putting this back in, you don't want to hardly use any. As a matter of fact, what I do, I don't even use the handle when I snug that up. I just use the screwdriver handle like this. And just snug it in there. Just like that. Okay, then we'll install the injector nozzle. Again, you don't need to over tighten it, just seal it up there. Okay, again, remember your cover here with the O-ring. Go ahead and put a little bit of your silicone lube on there. You'll pop that guy in there. And then we'll reinstall the 2 screws again, just snug them. Don't over tighten anything. Okay, and then you'll go ahead and make sure again your drain line fitting and everything is clean. You can reinstall that. And this guy just goes on there hand tight. And again, I'm assuming this will probably be connected to your drain line. You've got your filter done, so that'll go down inside of your line. You'll feed your brine line back into here. Snap this back into place. Put your clip back in, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.